It started with a creak, a low, drawn-out groan from the floorboards downstairs. At first, I thought it was nothing. Old houses make noises, right? And that's what I kept telling myself. I rolled over in bed, pulled the blankets closer, and tried to drift back to sleep. But then I heard it again. This time it wasn't just a creak, it was a distinct, deliberate footstep. My heart skipped a beat. Someone was downstairs. I lay frozen in my bed, ears straining for any other sound. There it was again, a second footstep, slow and heavy, followed by another. Someone or something was in my house. I reached for my phone, my hands trembling. My brain screamed at me to stay quiet, not to make a sound. I dialed 911, my breath barely escaping as a whisper. The operator's voice on the other end was calm, reassuring, but I could barely hear her over the pounding of my heart. I whispered into the phone, "Someone's in my house." She asked me if I was alone. I was. She told me to stay calm, that help was on the way. But how could I stay calm? The footsteps were getting closer, coming up the stairs now. I could hear the faint squeak of the old wooden steps under their weight. My bedroom door doesn't lock. I looked at the flimsy knob and knew it wouldn't keep anyone out. The footsteps stopped right outside my door. My breath caught in my throat. I couldn't hear anything for a moment, just silence. And then a faint, raspy breathing from the other side of the door. The operator's voice kept urging me to stay quiet. But how could I? I was paralyzed with fear. I could see the shadow under the door, the unmistakable outline of feet. And then it happened. A knock. A soft, deliberate knock on my bedroom door. My entire body froze. The knock came again, louder this time, as if whoever or whatever was out there was impatient. I whispered to the operator, my voice shaking, "They're knocking." I wanted to run, to hide, but I couldn't move. My body wouldn't let me. The knock came again, more frantic now. They were trying to get in. The operator told me to stay put, to wait for the police. But before I could respond, I heard something that made my blood run cold. A voice, low and distorted, whispered from the other side of the door. "I see you," I screamed. I couldn't help it. I backed up against the wall, my eyes glued to the door as the handle started to turn. My phone slipped from my hand, crashing to the floor. And then the door creaked open, slowly, deliberately. But it wasn't the police. It was them.